So this is our best converting abandoned checkout flow. I'm going to show you how to set it up, why it works so well, and what you need to do to create it yourself. So a couple of things, the reason why this works so well. Most people just have an abandoned checkout flow and they send one email at the beginning. They wait, 45 minutes, an hour, and then they send one email. And then that first email is a very generic, you left something behind type of thing. That doesn't cut it anymore. Now, some people make it a little bit more advanced and they might split the first email based on whether it's a first-time customer or a returning customer. That's a little bit more advanced, but you can go even deeper. Now, with something like this, you have the level to go to incredible detail that allows you to create copy to address very specific things within the person's customer journey. Okay, so what you want to do over here in the beginning is you want to see if this is the first time someone has started a checkout, right? So this is a brand new customer. They've never been to your website and they've never started a checkout before. That's the first thing you want to have. The next thing is you want to utilize, if you have on your site, your free shipping offer. Okay, people love free shipping. They even love it more than a discount. So you want to decide, is this person eligible for your free shipping? Now, most websites have free shipping based on cart value and also if it's in a particular country. In this example over here, we're checking to see if the person is in the United States because that's where we do our free shipping to. If they are, we're then splitting the flow by cart value. So if they are above the at least or above the minimum threshold or below it. Okay, now with that, you know that this person has never shopped from you before, so they're going to have a lot of concerns, doubts. They're going to have a lot of questions. They might want a discount. They might want to know how long your free shipping takes. Okay, they don't know who the person is behind the brand, very important. So over here, you now have the data to know that this person is in the country you provide free shipping. They have met the minimum threshold and they have no idea who you are, what your brand is about, and they're going to be full of questions, doubts, concerns that you need to address. Okay, so over here, this first email is going to be your founder introduction, your free shipping offer, and your discount. Okay, you basically want to provide them with the same discount that you give to people who subscribe to your list via your welcome flow. Okay, so these people have never purchased before. They've never used that offer from the welcome flow, so you want to give it to them and you want to remind them about the free shipping and you want to introduce yourself as the founder. This is a plain text founder's email, which everyone knows, everyone loves using, but now you have the data to tailor your copy to answer and address the questions and concerns that that person is going to have at this stage of the checkout funnel. Okay, so you can now see, because we have this complicated setup over here, we know what we need to include inside of the email. Okay, so very, very important, and the reason why we have such a complicated checkout system within the first hour. Okay, so over here, as I said, they've started a checkout. Only this is the first time. You want to use that information, introduce yourself, answer questions, and get ahead of the questions that they're going to have. Preempt them, do your research, include post-purchase surveys, get data from existing customers as to why they loved the product, what made them buy, use that data and information to then get ahead and address those inside of these checkout flows. Over here, if this is the second time they've placed an order, right, your next conditional split is going to see if they place 0 orders over all time. So you know that they've started a checkout, but they've not yet placed an order with you. Okay, so again, valuable data and information that you can then divert the flow and use that information. So over here, again, we have splits to see if it's in the country we provide free shipping and doesn't meet that threshold. And then in these emails, we're basically going to be, again, using a founder's plain text email, but we're going to now be drawing the person's attention to the fact that they did actually start a checkout with us in the past, right? And you can draw attention to the particular item that they started a checkout with in the past. And you can, again, get ahead of the concerns and doubts and fears that a person's going to have, and address those as to why they didn't previously buy, because you know that they started a checkout. Okay, so now you have that information and data over here. And then lastly, if they move down the no flow, they are a returning customer, and over here you just want to basically reiterate the fact that this is the second time or third time or fourth time that they are returning. They're repeat customers. Show a lot of gratitude, thanks, that type of thing goes down really, really well. Now, as I've said, these are all plain text emails from the founder. But in A/B testing, we found that there is another email at this stage of the funnel that does really, really well. And it is a hybrid email, okay? It is bringing together plain text with designed creative emails, bringing them together and creating a hybrid email. Now, if you want to learn what those look like and how to set them up, then just drop a comment and I can possibly create a second video. But now you have a checkout flow that uses the data available to you to create emails that are highly targeted, on point, to get ahead of what your customer is going to be asking themselves at this stage of the journey. You obviously need to use other data sources to research what those are going to be, get ahead of them, address them inside the copy, make it very specific, make it very detailed. And because you have this set up now, you're able to do that. So definitely recommend that you create this type of checkout flow for your own stores, because it works really, really well.